Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Kolten Wong. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Steven Strasburg will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game can go gap to gap with ease.
Coming to the plate now, Dexter Fowler. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as Game 3 begins with a first pitch strike. 0-1. To short. Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Wong.
Digging in, Kolten Wong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one, no
And he'll
strike.
hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 23.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Goldschmidt is off of first with 2 away. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Strasburg with a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Jack Flaherty gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So striding in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Fowler. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside. Flaherty offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. Anthony Rendon will be next. Here it is, the 3-0. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony.
So a runner at first with one out now, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Comes set, and the 0-1 is strike 2 swinging.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Line toward the alley and left center. Fowler is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. This is line to left. But this is right to him in left, as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Nationals leave 1. We are still scoreless. Striding in, Jose Martinez will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The 2-0 pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So striding forward now, Yadier Molina. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The third baseman, number 19.
Coming to the plate now, number 19. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Here comes the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Martinez moving forward, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Popped up. Wong is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bottom of the second here with no score. One and two. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. DeYoung is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, Jack Flaherty. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Here's Dexter Fowler now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Count remains full. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, down the first baseline, Zimmerman has it. The second for 1, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the 1.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. On the ground to Kendrick. This might be 2. There's 1. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits, as the runs were pretty much handed to them. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. In now, Victor Robles, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Robles, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels
Batting
off
ninth.
base, and that's just what they did right there.
Standing in now, Steele. Swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
The
He
batter,
looks
number
really
7.
sharp out there, guys.
Shortstop, Ray.
The speedy
Turner.
Trey Turner digs in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. The pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Number 19 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. There goes the runner. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Now batting, Adam Eaton reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In the air to right center. No one can make a play, and the first Nationals hit is going to be extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Ozuna. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Number 61 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 61.
Howie Kendrick will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. This is line to left. Ozuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. So here now's the pitcher, number 61. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air to left field. Soto comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Now in the box, Dexter Fowler. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Stepping up now, Colton Wong. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep
Up
the
next
pressure
for the
on. He's
Cardinals.
given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Strasburg with a check at first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Zimmerman waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Zimmerman swings a bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's a second-year big leaguer.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Kurt Suzuki.
One gone for the Nationals in the fifth, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Here's the first pitch to him. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone in the home fifth.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Three and one now.
One strike.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will bang up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Nats 1. Tanner Rainey takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21, Tanner Rainey.
And now the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The throw into second, and he's safe. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Eaton is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Runner at second, 1 away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 0-1 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that one is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Now batting, number 19.
Stepping in now, number 19. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Robles is on his horse, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
One ball.
That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. St. Louis leads it 4-1. Digging in, Adam Eaton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Hard hit ball to short. DeYoung's got it. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So a runner at first now with one away, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Up next for the Nationals, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Rendon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
All right, 3-2 count with two outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that is going to get down out there. Extra bases for Kendrick. In to score is the runner from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. The 9-1-2 hitters due up to start the seventh. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Nationals 2. Back here at Nationals Park, on to the seventh now in Game 3. But before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Your
Roenis
attention,
Elias
please.
is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
now
the
to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Roenis Elias.
Jairo Munoz is up off the bench
Number
as he'll
34,
pinch hit here to start inning
Jairo
number 7.
Munoz.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Elias, a Cuban-born ball player. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now a curveball misses inside. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Dexter Fowler. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he misses with it. 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that is off the wall. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here's Colton Wong now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Robles. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and stepping in the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fowler at second with 2 down. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Cards leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Giovanni Gallegos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way.
Yep,
Ball 1.
now.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The count now at 2-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Victor Robles digging in now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Victor Robles is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Gerardo Parra will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 88, Gerardo Parra.
And that's in there for strike 1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, you never want the tying run on base,
The batter, number
especially
7.
that way.
Shortstop.
Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Into the box, Trey Turner, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
First and second now, one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet.
Big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult. Need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Well.
In now is Adam Eaton. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounded to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They trail it here 4-2. A new pitcher to tell you about now, as it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. He singled his last time up.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Rodney has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Lifted down the line in left. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Ozuna on at first, nobody out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The catcher,
Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Yadier Molina will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. From the belt, kicks and deals. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Two pitch is fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, number 19, and they're runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Working for the punch out and the offering, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For St. Louis. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 60, John Brebbia. Now playing third base and batting
leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. From the stretch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball.
Yank. The 1-2 fouled off. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan.
Into the box now, Juan Soto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball that time.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Brebbia was born in Massachusetts. He's a second-year big leaguer. slice down the left side, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Michael A. Taylor.
Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna looks up. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
One way of taking control of a game. Second dinger of the inning. They've got the lead, and now everyone wants to get a bat and take some cuts.
Number 56 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 56. Now batting.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan.
And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
The catcher, number 28.
So coming to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Zimmerman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Center fielder, number 60, Victor Robles.
And now for Washington, Victor Robles. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Washington. Number 15, Matt Adams.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
3 runs already home here. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now another 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now Adams connects deep to right. And no one will track it down. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First offering on its way. Line drive, right field, base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 7-4.
And I can't emphasize enough how huge that at-bat was. It's great to be leading by 1, but those 2 insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Miller.
Adam Eaton will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball from Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw goes over to third, and he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and two men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
And a ball, 1-0. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and two out in the inning. One and 0. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two balls and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's the 2-1. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Ready with the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Ready to take his hacks again, Howie Kendrick, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Three and 0 now. Ryan Zimmerman would be next. Turner on third. Rendon at second. Taylor on at first with two down. 3-1 to Howie Kendrick. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Three-two pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Martinez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. On to the 9th now in Game 3. It's the Nationals 8 and the Cardinals 4. Michael Taylor will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, Number 3.
Javi Guerra comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 48, Javi Guerra.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter.
And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
The 1-0. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. Gone! A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
The center fielder, number 25, Dexter.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the 2-0. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 3-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. The 0-1. And there's ball 1. The runner at first with no outs here. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Now the 1-2 pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Ready with another 2-strike offering, and it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor is there. One down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready now, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
The 0-1. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Fowler is off of first with 2 away. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And they'll be celebrating on the mall tonight. The Nationals are headed to the World Series.
They've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Howie Kendrick. Strike a pose. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
The final line.